This segment is sponsored by the Kaplan Center for Integrative Medicine.
Do you ever feel a little under the weather? You go to the doctor, they take some labs, and they tell you you're completely fine, and they say they'll see you in a couple of months. Well, you shouldn't be living that way. Actually, your conditions should be addressed and treated, and that's why this morning we're here at the Kaplan Center for Integrative Medicine. I'm joined by Nithi, who is the Long COVID Program Director. First of all, thank you so much for taking time to speak with me this morning.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
So I think the first question is, what is integrative medicine, and how is it different from traditional medicine?
Yeah, it's a good question. I get it often. I would say the real difference is that we use multiple lines of medicine. We don't just want to treat the symptoms that patients have, like brain fog, fatigue, feeling sluggish. We actually want to figure out what the root cause is. So how we do that is by doing a really detailed history. We want to learn about their medical stuff and their experiences in childhood, as well as looking at kind of the whole person approach.
What are some of the conditions that you often see that people might not know that they have?
Yeah, so oftentimes patients will come to us, after they've seen, 10 different people, temperature specialists. They have palpitations, they have brain fog, they're fatigued. So a lot of these symptoms have to deal with brain inflammation. So some of the things that we really target at the Kaplan Center is long COVID, Lyme, Bartonella, other tick-borne illnesses, as well as, sleep apnea, neuropathies, migraines. Those are all kinds of things that we roll the patients on. I'll have patients will say, I've seen 13 providers for all these different symptoms, but no one's actually taking the time to put it all together and realize that there really is something at the root of it that we need to address. So instead of giving them lots of medications to treat the symptoms, that kind of going back and evaluating them to say, oh my gosh, all this got worse after you had COVID. These are really important things for us to kind of evaluate. So we spend an hour and a half with our patients at their initial consult.
You mentioned that you treat with alternative and traditional medicines. I mean, how do you ensure that there's a balance there and that it's effective at the end of the day?
Right. At the end of the day, our job is to serve our patients and to make sure that things are safe. So, we use medications, we use supplements, IVs, we do acupuncture, physical therapy. We have patients work with a nutritionist as well, dedicated nurses that are always available. So patients call us. They pick up the phone and they call us, they send us a portal message. We know that patients might have side effects to medications, but it's our job to make sure that those side effects are within the realm of normal, as opposed to something really going on.
So for people watching right now that are feeling these symptoms that you talked about, what's your advice if they want to be a bit more proactive with their health?
Well, I think, we know all the normal advice: getting outside, moving your body, eating, nutritious foods, taking vitamin D. These are all really important. But I think the most important thing is actually being an advocate for yourself. If you are not feeling your best and you're not getting answers to all your labs are normal, it's time to seek more help. And, your health is really important and we want to hear about it. Please give us a call.
Nithi, thank you so much for taking time with me this morning. Again, all the information is on the screen to make your appointment today and experience a better life.